Nintendo has finally announced a new Direct this Friday for the Switch 2 and the Switch 1. But before I start getting into my hopes and predictions in this video, please take the time to subscribe and like the video. So I can't believe it's here. We've been waiting months for this. The last Switch 2 Direct that was focused on Nintendo games was back in April when they showed off the Switch 2. So this Direct really needs to be spectacular and show people why they should buy a Nintendo Switch 2. So the Direct is going to be about 60 minutes long, and it needs to cover both the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. I'm hoping the Switch 1's like 15 minutes, and then we get 45 minutes for the Switch 2. For the Switch 1, I'm guessing Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, they're going to give us some information about these two games, and then maybe show a few more remakes or ports that they have in the works, maybe some third-party ports. But I think we're going to see Yoshi's Woolly World be ported. I believe that game was kind of leaked a while back, and it would make sense to finally have another Yoshi game. I don't think they're ready to make a Switch 2 Yoshi game, so this would be a nice in-between. I would actually buy Woolly World because I've never played it before, so I would be pretty excited to actually see that game announced tomorrow. But now let's get into the Switch 2. Let's start off with some franchises. Let's begin with the big red man himself, Mario. So the anniversary for Super Mario Bros. Is this Saturday for the Famicom version. So people are speculating on what Nintendo is going to do for Mario's 40th. And there's been rumblings that a new, pun intended, Mario collection is going to come out, and is going to be for the new Super Mario Bros. Series. It will contain New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. 2, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It won't have U or Luigi U, and I don't see a point in making it then. I really hate that they're making these collections and they're not going to have the entire catalog on them. What's the point then? I was very upset when the 3D Mario collection came out and it didn't have Galaxy 2. I would have bought it if it had Galaxy 2 because I own Galaxy 1 and I own 64, but I don't own Galaxy 2 or Sunshine, so it would have been a great buy. Tangent aside, I really hope if they do make this new Super Mario Bros. Collection, they just put all the games on it. I know U is on Switch 1, but just throw us a bone, please, Nintendo. Next up, let's talk about Zelda. So we have that new Hyrule Warriors game. I'm pretty certain we'll get a new trailer and a release date, and that's great and all. I'm kind of excited for this game, not super excited, but I think that's the minimum of Zelda news we will receive. I'm hoping that they show off something new for Zelda. Just a small little teaser of what's to come next year. There was a rumor that an Ocarina of Time remake was being made. Maybe we'll finally see if that's real or not on Friday. I think that would be a pretty exciting announcement for everyone. I do not think they'll be talking about the Zelda movie on Friday. I think they're saving that information for a later date. Next up, we got Donkey Kong. We just got Bonanza. I don't think we're going to be revisiting that series for a while now, but I'm hoping for this, and this ties in with Mario Kart. I'm hoping we get a Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC pack. Comes with Cranky and Dixie, K. Rool, and Diddy, and maybe even get a few tracks. And we don't need to pay for it because Mario Kart was super expensive and we paid our dues, and all the DLC for this game is going to be free because Nintendo is nice to us. That's my hope. My expectation is we get nothing for Mario Kart and the game is done. But hopefully I'm wrong on Friday and we get to see some awesome stuff for Mario Kart. I also forgot to mention about maybe we'll see a new Mario sports game. I think it's time for one. Nintendo usually announces one every year. We might see tennis. That's my guess. I feel like they started out with tennis during the Nintendo Switch, so maybe they want to return to that series. And then we'll just knock a few of these off. We got Pokemon, Metroid, Kirby. I'm sure Kirby will show off some more characters. Metroid Prime 4 will finally get a release date. Please just show that that game is still coming out this year. I need it. You need it. Everybody needs it. And then for Pokemon, maybe they'll show off a new Mega Evolution or something, but I'm not expecting much from Pokemon for this Direct. But besides that, I don't see anything from these 3 franchises. I think they'll focus mainly on the games that are coming out. So I hope Fire Emblem is in this Direct. It's been a while since Engage. So I think the series might show up either with a new game for the Switch 2 or possibly a remake of one of the older games for the Switch 1. I know there was this big rumor that Genealogy of the Holy War was getting a remake, and we still haven't seen it, so maybe it's time. And I think it's a little too early, but people are talking about Animal Crossing coming out on the Switch 2 soon. I think it'd be a great idea for them to do it, so maybe they will. They did Mario Kart because it was the best-selling game, and then I think Animal Crossing was the second best game, so why not release it ASAP? So hopefully we see Animal Crossing in this Direct as well. I'm leaning on we won't, but I'm really hoping we do. And I'm thinking we will probably see more Switch 2 versions of some Switch 1 games. Maybe like Pikmin 4, Luigi's Mansion 3, maybe even Princess Peach Showtime. I believe they're still going to make some more Switch 2 versions for the next couple of years just to like fill out their schedule. But what I'm really hoping for is that Nintendo surprises us with something special. Something like a new Star Fox or a new Earthbound game. I know that will never happen, but maybe, just maybe they'll do a remake of Earthbound or port Mother 3 to the Game Boy Advance NSO application. I'm just going to keep on dreaming. One day, Earthbound will get love again. And I'm also hoping that they have a new IP to show off. I feel like Nintendo has been lacking a bit with new IPs, so I would like to see something new from the company that isn't boring like Drag X Drive. Oh, I forgot about Splatoon. I've never played Splatoon, so I don't have a love for the series as some of you might, but maybe Splatoon 4 could come out. That would be really awesome. I also think Xenoblade is a little too early as well. As much as I would love to see a new Xenoblade game, I think we'll have to wait a little longer before we see the next game in that series. So that's what I'm expecting from Nintendo. I don't have a lot of high hopes because I want to go in with like tempered expectations. So when they do announce something huge, I'll freak out. But I think it's going to be a little safe, but I'm hoping it's not. I hope they go wild with this Direct and actually blow our socks off. But before I leave, I will mention third-party games. To be honest, guys, I don't care. I know a lot of these third-party games are going to be game key cards, and it ruins it. It's like, I don't care if you show a Final Fantasy VII. It's like, why should I care, dude? You're going to put it on a game key card probably, and I'm not going to buy it. I also heard a rumor that RE7 will be on the Switch 2, which would be awesome. But is that going to be a game key card too? All I'm excited for now is to see the Nintendo games because then I know I can just buy them. Now when I see a third-party game, I'm like, it's probably a game key card. I don't care, move on. Which just really sucks. And I think that will hinder Nintendo Directs in the future until they solve this game key card problem. But let me know what you think about my suggestions. Do you believe that some of these things will happen? What are you expecting from the Direct? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care. And I will be back on Friday to give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct.